So if you need more hip flexibility and mobility in your golf swing, then here's 3 of the best stretches you can use. We can go through a static stretch, a dynamic stretch, and a contract relax stretch. Here we go. First up, static stretch. So nice and simple, hopping onto the back, feet wide, dropping the knee inwards, other leg on top to assist. Static stretch, holding this position, feeling it inside the hip here. Static stretch, we're really looking for 30 seconds to begin with or more, twice each side, at least a few times a week. 30 seconds, 2 rounds on each hip, at least a few times a week. And we need to be holding it at a sort of mild discomfort. Now we're going to use a contract relax stretch in the same position. So this time I'm going to stretch the right leg. Now in this contract relax stretch, it's basically the same amount of time as a static stretch, 30 seconds, but we're going to do 10-second stretch, 10 seconds contraction, and then 10-second stretch again in a little bit more range of motion. I'm going to start off in the same position, stretch the right side, holding this stretch here for 10 seconds. Then I'm going to press down on the roller in that end range position for 10 seconds. I'm pressing at about 50% maximum. Not going too crazy, particularly to begin with. Pressing for 10, relax, and then stretch a little bit further. When you're stretching, to begin with, mild discomfort, still feeling this one in the hip, then we're using that end range of motion. In that end range of motion, we're pressing into the roller, 50% maximum, 10 seconds, and then stretch a little bit further for 10 seconds. 10-second stretch, 10-second contract, 10-second stretch again. Again, 2 rounds, 2 or 3 times a week. Then that brings us on to a dynamic stretch. So we're going to just go for some hip rotation, toes pointing straight ahead, turning from one side to the other, aiming to turn the pelvis over the standing leg, pelvis pointing towards the wall, pelvis pointing towards the wall, toes pointing straight ahead, and just moving into and out of position for a dynamic stretch. We're looking for, again, 2 rounds, about 15 repetitions, at least a couple of times a week.